Here we are again. Welcome, fellow losers. It's not much. It's all Afghanistan, I'm afraid. It's not much to talk about. Really, there isn't. Mind you, this is footage from Broadstairs in northeast Kent. Sunny Broadstairs. For yesterday, we had a record day for migrants coming across the channel. Here they are. Here they are coming across. The holidaymakers are just bemused as they rock up. But yeah, there was a record 828 crossings of yeah of migrants. Calm weather, you see. It's nice, calm. It's the time of year, isn't it? Really, we need to be sorting this out. We need to be doing this properly. We need to be getting people in a ferry service of some description. Or maybe I need to actually get into people smuggling. I think it could be quite lucrative. I think it could be quite lucrative. I could advertise on the channel. Honest Darren's people smuggling service. Just need to get a dinghy. That's all I need to do. But yeah, it's shocking that this is still going on, and it's about bloody time we did something about it. Like I say, get a proper ferry service in, and and help the people over so that there aren't any accidents and children drowning and whatnot. Because then that's the real issue here. Oh God. It's funny because this was actually mentioned last week in a roundabout way, because I don't know if you remember, Sean Locke passed away, but he did a skit on 9 out of 10 cats, or whatever it's called. I'll never get the title right, but he did a skit about a children's book called is it The Tiger Who Came for a Pint, I think it was, but it's normally called The Tiger Who Came to Tea. But Rachel Adamson of the Zero Tolerance charity, which is a charity that deals with ending men's violence against women. I'm sure it's a very respectable and a good charity. But when it says things like this, one rolls your eyes and go, because we're going into the crazy world again. Rachel Adamson reckons that Judith Kerr's 1968 classic was problematic because of its old-fashioned portrayal of women and family dynamics, and could lead to rape and harassment. So I've just got to do. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if you're aware of the story, but it's about a tiger who comes to tea. I can't draw any. I don't know where the parallels are because it's old-fashioned. Okay, so we rewrite the book and we make the mum the dad and the girl the boy who dresses as a girl. Would that make it any better? I don't know. I mean, will that? Yeah, but yeah, she told BBC Radio Scotland, we know that gender stereotypes are harmful. No, they're not. We're all a stereotype, and they reinforce gender inequality. No, they don't. No, we don't. That's just sexism, Get rid of sexism, get rid of equality. I was saying to the missus the other night. We was talking about women's pay. Women always paid less than men. What do you reckon that one of the first women who will get paid more than her male counterparts will be a trans woman? Eh? What do you reckon? Do you reckon that'll be a thing? And then they'll say, well, look, we did it to get better pay for women. What do you reckon? Because the world's crazy, and that'll happen. She goes on and says that gender inequality is a cause of violence against women and girls, such as domestic abuse, rape, and sexual harassment. No, gender inequality isn't. It's about how we raise our sons, and about anger, and the feeling of inadequacy that men feel. Because again, they talk about gender inequality and gender stereotypes. Men are expected to be successful and the breadwinner and things like that. Look at me. I'm none of these things. Look how well my life's turned out. I've smashed the gender stereotypes. Smashed them, I have. But it's about how we raise our sons and getting them to talk about icky things like feelings. Again, I think it's so easy to blame a children's book from 1968 for the wrongs of the world when it's a bit more complicated than that. And, men need to face up to some of the things that we're not good at, like controlling our tempers. And again, this is done by biology, testosterone and things like that. And I'm not saying we should, chemically castrate the men, but, I think talking and accepting of these things, that men are by nature aggressive, is one step towards ending this kind of awful thing of domestic violence. But a children's book, nah, you're poking in the wrong area there. But yeah, thanks for playing. More smoke screening. Where are we? What else have we got? Still more stuff from Afghanistan. It's pretty bad out there. I mean, there's this footage of the Taliban. They captured a Afghan comedian. Apparently, he was a comedian on TikTok, whatever that was. He's Nazar Mohammed, and there's footage of him. I won't show it because it's. But this new Taliban 2.0, the news, the ground zero. Am I allowed to use that reference? It's probably say it's insensitive. We're rebuilding the Taliban up from a new beginning, caring, sharing. Well, they took this poor bastard out and shot him, all because he was a comedian. Don't be a comedian in Afghanistan, even on TikTok. So you either put a dictator in who will control the area, or you hope that one day the people will rise up and kill these monsters. But you just create more monsters, don't you? Yeah. Mind you, this is nothing to do with the news. Mastermind last night. We had a new host, Clive Myrie. Clive. I've probably got his name wrong. He's a newsreader, but we got rid of John Humphreys. Ray. And we got this new one. It was like Doctor Who. It was like getting a new regeneration. It was on Mastermind, and it's good. I like him. It's good because he actually paces the questions correctly. Where I noticed that Humphreys, for certain contenders, used to speed up and slow down, like he liked them or didn't like them, or maybe it was just a random thing. But new fella, thumbs up. He's consistent. He's got a good pacing to the way he does his questions, which I liked. Nothing to do with the news, but I like me some Mastermind. So there you go. Always enjoyed Mastermind. Here we go. This is a weird one. Our favourite swivel-eyed loon, Dominic Cummings, was on holiday. Don't worry, he's allowed to be. The lockdown's over, remember. But he went to Scotland, apparently. And he went to, I can't say the name of it. But it was a restaurant up in Ullapool. And the staff refused to serve him. Because he's Dominic Cummings. He should have wore a big nose and a beard and a hat. And so they didn't want to serve him. So the restaurateur, the owner, Jock Urquhart, served him himself. And he asked why, and they said, well, they don't like your views on Brexit and Scottish independence. So he said, don't worry. And he went back there the next day. And they entered a 3-hour debate on those topics. And neither side were particularly pleased or happy with the result. They never came to an understanding. But yeah, he took 3 hours out of his holiday with his family. I would imagine it was with his family, unless he's gone there maybe they can't stand him either. And it took 3 hours out to argue with waiters who refused to serve him at the restaurant. Crazy. Meanwhile, hashtag Brexit Reality. McDonald's have run out of milkshakes and fizzy pop. As somebody with diabetes, I see this as a good thing. This is a good thing. It's what we want. Good thing. I do like a McDonald's strawberry milkshake though. Oh, there's something about having one of those with really salty fries. I know it's a weird combination, but you know, I haven't had one in ages. So. I've got diabetes. It's not fair. What else have we got? Oh, new Spider-Man trailer dropped. August the 23rd, which funny enough was marked on the calendar in WandaVision. It's like they already knew. It's like they were foreshadowing. And there's all sorts of things in it. Alfred Molina turns up at the end, de-aged as Dr. Octopus. And it's to do with the multiverse. I think Doctor Strange is actually the villain. I think Doctor Strange is a Doctor Strange variant from the multiverse. That's why it's the multiverse of madness for Doctor Strange 2, because they're going to play with us. And I think Doctor Strange assembles the Sinister Six. That's just my take on it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a Spider-Man fan. But there you go. There you go. So go and watch that. That was good, that was. Yeah, I don't think there's much else to talk about. I think we've done that today. It's all a bit miserable. Yeah, all a bit miserable today. Yeah, we'll stop there. We'll see who's in the chat room. John's in, and he's in sunny Glasgow. And Left Break says producer-controlled programs. I'm sure you are. Richard says you're not alone on your McDonald's tastes. Thank you, but you shouldn't have the milkshakes. Thank Brexit. No more milkshakes and fizzy pop. Hashtag Brexit Reality. Hashtag Brexit Reality. It doesn't affect the majority of people. Life goes on. There you go. Business always wins. Trust me, folks. Trust me on this. Anyway, thanks for popping by. The videos are doing really well. Everyone's loving the coffee time videos. I'll kill this channel. I'll kill this channel if it's the last thing I'll do. Yeah, and thanks the few people that watch. No shortage in the States. Well, you need to get a pipeline, a milkshake pipeline from the US. I'm sure Boris will figure it out. I don't know. I'm sure it must be easy to make a milkshake. I mean, can't be that bloody difficult, can it? But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the news. If you haven't, don't forget to put a thumbs down, because, you know, that's always good, isn't it? Like I care. Hitting the thumbs down, they're hitting it. Like it means something. They're using their little dicks to hit the thumbs down button. Oh, it's the only sexual gratification they get. Sorry. Left says, will you get the next Rings movies Nowhere to Lockdown? I don't know what that means. Will you get the next Rings movies Nowhere to Lockdown? I have no idea what that is. Sorry, Left Break, but if you can reformulate the sentence, possibly in English, I might be able to help you. But more importantly, you better go and drink it up.